Good morning, everybody. Afternoon, sorry. Morning for me, I was up late again. And the reason I was up late was because I was doing this. I was doing some sort of parallax tests. As you can see here, I've set up a glowing ruler on my camera so that it'll point to one specific point. And I'll put a black light out so that it can be seen nice and easy. And what I'm doing is I'm doing full exposures of stars, not full but enough so we can see the stars while having lights around. What I'm trying to accomplish here is NASA science says they say that this distance to all the stars and the way we see the light, the reason we don't see any change is because it's such a big scale. And like I said in the previous video, they tell you that you can't notice the movement in parallax in the stars because the distances are too far and the movement isn't enough. But like I explained in that same video, if you have a big distance, like light years, say, between you and an object, now you can see the object, you can see the light from the object, just like a star, but at the distance they say it would be. Now, if the star you're looking at, if that moves, say it moves 900,000 miles from left to right, because it's such a vast distance, you won't see the movement. It's too small. But like I've already explained, it's relativity, basically, because it's relative to the person that's doing the moving and the observing. See, if you're on the body that's moving and you're looking at a star that's light years or whatever away, if you're doing the moving, you will see a lot of movement in the object, the distant objects you're looking at. You'll see movement, a lot of it. But if you're looking at the body that's moving, like I said before, you won't notice much change at all. Okay, so you understand that? If you're on the body that's moving, you don't need to move much. Literally a hair. The width of a hair, you can shift your vision. The width of a hair. And there will be movement in the stars. There has to be. And they say that we travel they say we travel between 600 and 900 million miles from one side of the sun to the other side of the sun. And apparently we don't see any change in the stars. So, you look at it like this. You take the North Star. You take the pole. The pole is acting like the ruler I have on the camera. And it points the direction of where you're looking. Now, if you move a slight amount Hang on, I've lost my train of thought. Just a second. Yeah. So you're moving from one side of the sun to the other, and they say you don't see any change. Now, if the North Star's pointing, if the pole point is pointing at the North Star, and we move a slight amount, the North Star will not be the center point anymore. It will not be the point the stars rotate around. They'll rotate around a different point, depending on which way you're moving. So what I've done here is I've set it up so that the ruler is basically the North Pole, and the star that I'm looking at is basically the North Star. Now, just like the planet moves around the sun, that distance. So if it's moving 93 million miles, and apparently we can't see any change at all, then explain to me how it's possible that I can set my camera up like this, take a photo in one spot, move the camera over a foot, half a foot, and get that. Be pointing it at a completely different spot. Now I'm only moving the camera over about a foot. 93 million miles, they say we're moving. We don't see any change. So how can I move a camera half a foot and see major change? Yet the planet moves 93 million it's 93 million miles away from the sun. So if the planet moves 1,000 miles, you'll see it. If the planet moves a foot, you should see some change. Just like in the camera here. So this is what I've wanted to show you guys. Soon I'll be releasing another video with another proof I have that blows away some of their science. But in order to do this one, I need a full moon. And so yes, I'm waiting for the next full moon, which I believe will be about the 21st, I think. I'm guessing. But yeah, this is what we should see. Not what they say. So if I can do this simple experiment with a camera and it's moving half a foot and we can see change, yet in the whole time I'm taking this footage, how far has the ball Earth moved? It's moved way more than the foot I moved the camera. So I shouldn't even need to move the camera. I should just need to take photos and never be pointing at the same star. Not take a photo, don't move the camera, and I'm going to take a photo every day for a year, and the only change you'll see is the change the stars do themselves. If I point at the rotation point that the southern stars rotate around, if I pointed at that, it will never move. It will always be pointing at that center. Same with the north. So they tell you you don't see any change on a planet that's traveling 66,000 miles an hour. So we at least travelled 20,000 miles in the time that I've done this video. So in the time that I took the footage, we should have travelled at least 20,000 miles and should have at least seen some change. And we didn't. Okay, so I'll be loving yous and leaving yous now. yeah, thanking you all so much. If you, just a word, if you see on any of my videos that it says join or sub or anything like that, it's the video I recorded. It's not from me. I don't request people to join. I don't request people to sub to me. I don't want that. I'm here to share information. I'm here to get truth out. And it's free. I shouldn't receive anything from it. Not even recognition. I would like recognition in the way that just to get the word out so that I can get this information out to more people. I would love that sort of promotion. But I never ever will request people to join or to sub to me. Ever. You do whatever you want for yourself. And you don't join something because someone tells you to. Okay? So I hope this helps everybody. And yeah, I don't know why no one has done this yet, but it's pretty simple. And yeah, I used to just put out information, and I used to get people, the Morgul, Jaren, Ira, a few people that have taken some of my information and put it out there. And they've emailed me and thanked me and stuff. All I ask of those people is to please tell people where they can find more information like that. Like I said to Jaren, I don't want credit for my stuff. But the other day when I was watching his show, I did say I'll take that credit now, only because I've promoted him so much, and I don't think he's promoted me even once. Yet he has taken a lot of my information, or I don't know if a lot, but I know he's taken some of my information and used it. And every time I use anything of his or talk about something that's to do with something I learnt from him or he helped me with, or just anything like that, I always quote that where I got it from. And I love those guys, they're great. But that's the reason I started putting out videos for stuff like this. People are putting out the same things all the time. Nothing new. Nothing like this. These are the things we need. So I'm going to be doing a lot more. As I think of them, I'm going to make them. And like I said, I'm just waiting for the next full moon to do my next one. And hopefully you'll all enjoy that. And I hope you all enjoyed this. Much love to all you all. And God bless you all. And yeah, you're all in my thoughts and in my prayers.